Share the life, share the life. Let the world know. Share the life. Let's talk about this human rights abuse and police and their excessive force. Come on, come on. Man can't get to rest good on a Sunday afternoon. The Ghana police is a mess. Share the life, folks. Share the life. 20, 40 people, one person must share to share the life. Share the life. This nonsense must stop.
A song from my land. Rose up early this morning to the sounds of crying. Another mother shedding her tears. Oh, yeah. Why all the pain and suffering? Why all the senseless killing? Could it be that nobody cares? Oh no. So many sons lost in the slaughter, blood running in the streets like water. A gun in hand knows no friend. No. Warmongers selling death in my land, getting rich off the souls of we children. Can you tell me when will it end? How many more must carry this load? Oh, how many more? How many more? How many more? Before we trot down Zion Road. How many more? You hear my plea. Send a happy hand for the country. In man there's no solution. No. I'm begging for the children's future. Oh, Jah just got them by the collar. How can we stop this mind pollution? Why must we carry this load? Too many starving and too many hungry. Too many homeless souls in the city. It seems like there's no. Too many big shots and too much connections. Too many loopholes in Babylon system. But yeah, how can your children go? How many more? How many more must carry this load?
The sun rises slowly over the hills. Everywhere is golden sunlight, but still, most nights with sad tales are crowded. There are days where dark clouds are shrouded. They don't smile and they never will. Only volunteers get the fill. Empty promises is what they hear. No running water from year to year. Hearts that no one desire. That if there is a Messiah, someday he'd hear their whispered prayer. Covered always bare and scanty. 10 people in a one-bedroom shanty. Forced to sell on the pavement. No vacancy, no employment. Cattle fire cracker from gunshot. Blood dust flow when things get hot. Afraid to look out the window to hear voices from the ghetto. Crying, 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 Lord, Lord, crying, crying. Voices from the ghetto. Crying, 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 Lord, Lord, crying. Voices from the ghetto. Help us, Father. Oh, Lord. Mothers does just hold their head and ball. And them woman stronger than a wall. A big pusher eyeing she daughter. Son in jail for manslaughter. Too bad for him, he and them black boys. No bail, that's the black man's choice. Like Shadow say, poverty is hell. She little girl child belly start to swell. Some say life is a cycle, but don't draw she no circle. Where will it all end? Only time could tell. Outside the siren keep howling, inside your belly will growling. Police raid very often. Simpson measuring a coffin. One night in bed you're sleeping, next night is a wake that you're keeping. So you're praying to win the lotto, not to hear voices from the ghetto. Crying, 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 crying. Voices from the ghetto. Crying, Lord, crying. Hear them pleading. Crying. Voices from the ghetto. A hand to us, Lord. We are not a forgotten people. Hear our prayer. With dented pride they soldier on. Revolutions, faith, politicians born. And often their tragic story brings a journalist's glory. No wonder they view the world with scorn. From since the day they born, some call them rebels without a cause. These social victims of unjust laws, but yet they christen the heroes, renegades, desperados, forever knocking on heaven's doors. Hear me? Steel band music shatters the silence, harmony to conquer the violence. Big men run when cops approach, fighting for scraps with the cockroach. Young Turks, they're tough protecting, almost every young girl expecting. So tomorrow begs till tomorrow, there'll be another voice from the ghetto. Crying, Lord. Crying. Oh, crying. Yeah. Voices from the ghetto. Crying. Come, mama. Crying. Come, papa. Crying. Voices from the ghetto. Social amenities, Lord, heaven knows. Opportunities are them always close. Can't get walk once in white collar. So if you can't stretch your dollar, it's later for you crackers. You're short of dead from gripe. Life does rape dignity and pride. Till there's
We crying. Voices from the ghetto. We crying, continuously crying, Guyanese. From one abuse to another to the next. Let me tell you, I was just about to take an afternoon nap. Preparing to go down there at 4 o'clock at Golden Grove for the candlelight vigil for Wyndon Bacchus, who was murdered by members of the special branch of the Guyana Police Force. That event takes place 4 o'clock this afternoon at Haslington. So, I was working all and I said, let me take a little rest. But I got this call from this young man here complaining of police abuse. Could you tell the audience who you are, please?
My name is Mr. Ezzy Peters.
Ezzy Peters. Ezzy has been with us previously. Ezzy was on CAMS TV one morning and he was complaining about what's happening at the Buxton community ground there. He's here under different circumstances now. And that is, he's telling us that the police is guilty of abusing his child. Tell us what happened, Ezzy.
This morning, my son arrested by the police at vigilance. They said some robbery. Them picking up, they cry them to the police station, he and two other Indian guys. All three of them are juvenile. They say they want to release him, come back tomorrow to Sergeant Tyndale. We go back, Sergeant Tyndale is not there, and give me a number, call right in front of them. He said come back in the morning again. That was Friday morning, come back. I went back Friday morning to Mr. Tyndale. In there, I call him, he said he can't release the youngster them until the head of the CID done them crime section, done them investigation. So I told him 24 hours passed and gone. He said 72 hours and could get hold for. I said okay. So yesterday I was there. I called him, you see they have Cove and John at a meeting. I said, okay, is he going to be there in the next hour time when I come? He left instruction with the corporal of the desk. When we know in the village, but I know personal friend, we know what I seen in the village. Because he was one time in my cricket club. So he sent me down at the back to the constable CID. When I go, you see waiting for Corporal Europe for give the instruction. So up nigga we talk and pull in and cry Cove and John and bring him back to vigilance. And they don't send him back to Cove and John in the juvenile knockup. Then tell me bring the bar certificate. I bring the bar certificate. Me didn't find the bar certificate, but I've been paid for next one. A GPO, so cry the receipt and show them. They said I don't want either some clinic yard or some other else thing. I say okay. I go home and tumble up yesterday. Myself, I find it, I take it to vigilance, the constable CID take out a picture of it, and the corporal of the desk take a look at it. He said, okay. Since I know they separate him from the two other, I know they want to torture him. When I went there yesterday afternoon again, I dropped meals to eat, cousin them dropped meals to eat too. I see the same car per Europe or what they call it. He come in, park his vehicle by side when he go in there. I get a call about 11:05 this morning from my a nurse girl. Tell me that your son got born up at the hospital. But she don't want people know they use she food.
You lock up now, you are not even talk about some gun, and you tell me about those gun. I mean, it's a scuffle after that. And the other tell you like that, like because you know you're gonna end up on some so bad, and but the car into us here around instead of last piece of the water. Then I end up at that when the ambulance come, tell another I bought myself, and then end up with the that I sell them.
Oh, you sell up?
Then I end up beat me to sell when the ambulance come.
Wait.
I already said that I thought that you beat me after.
Lift up your hand, let me see the bone. Wow!
After Europe come inside.
Lift up them more.
After Europe come inside. You lock up now, you are not even talk about some gun, and you tell me about those gun. I mean, it's a scuffle after that. And the other tell you like that, like because you know you're gonna end up on some so bad, and but the car into us here around instead of last piece of the water. Then I end up at when the ambulance come, tell another I bought myself, and I end up with that I sell them.
Oh, you sell up?
Then I end up beat me to sell when the ambulance come.
Wait.
I already said that I thought that you beat me after.
Wait.
I already said that I thought that you beat me after.
Lift up your hand, let me see the bone. Wow!
After Europe come inside.
Lift up them more.
After Europe come inside. You lock up now, you are not even talk about some gun, and you tell me about those gun. I mean, it's a scuffle after that. And the other tell you like that, like because you know you're gonna end up on some so bad, and but the car into us here around instead of last piece of the water. Then I end up at that when the ambulance come, tell another I bought myself, and then I end up with that I sell them.
Oh, you sell up?
Then I end up beat me to sell when the ambulance come.
Wait.
I already said that I thought that you beat me after.
Lift up your hand, let me see the bone. Wow!
After Europe come inside.
Lift up them more.
After Europe come inside. You lock up now, you are not even talk about some gun, and you tell me about those gun. I mean, it's a scuffle after that. And the other tell you like that, like because you know you're gonna end up on some so bad, and but the car into us here around instead of last piece of the water. Then I end up at that when the ambulance come, tell another I bought myself, and I end up with that I sell them.
Oh, you sell up?
Then I end up beat me to sell when the ambulance come.
Wait.
I already said that I thought that you beat me after.
Lift up your hand, let me see the bone. Wow!
After Europe come inside.
Lift up them more.
After Europe come inside. You lock up now, you are not even talk about some gun, and you tell me about those gun. I mean, it's a scuffle after that. And the other tell you like that, like because you know you're gonna end up on some so bad, and but the car into us here around instead of last piece of the water. Then I end up at that when the ambulance come, tell another I bought myself, and I end up with that I sell them.
Oh, you sell up?
Then I end up beat me to sell when the ambulance come.
Wait.
I already said that I thought that you beat me after.
Lift up your hand, let me see the bone. Wow!
After Europe come inside.
Lift up them more.
After Europe come inside. You lock up now, you are not even talk about some gun, and you tell me about those gun. I mean, it's a scuffle after that. And the other tell you like that, like because you know you're gonna end up on some so bad, and but the car into us here around instead of last piece of the water. Then I end up at that when the ambulance come, tell another I bought myself, and I end up with that I sell them.
Oh, you sell up?
Then I end up beat me to sell when the ambulance come.
Alright, good. Wait.
And when he said the lock up, then he want to beat me, then he want to beat me. After,
Lift up your hand, let me see the bun. Wow!
after Europe come, he said the
Lift up a little more.
after Europe come, he said, after Europe come, he said, the lock up now, he want to talk about some gun, and he telling me about those gun, and me he start scuffle after that, and the other tell the light and light because he know he's going to help the once he comes so far, and I'm going to take out his horse here around instead of that things that he wants. Then I end up at when the ambulance come, tell him not to eye about myself, and then end up at video do that to eye sell him.
Oh, you said that?
Then I end up at beat me to sell out when the ambulance come.
Alright, good. Wait.
And when he said the lock up, then he want to beat me, then he want to beat me. After,
Lift up your hand, let me see the bun. Wow!
after Europe come, he said,
Lift up a little more.
after Europe come, he said, after Europe come, he said, the lock up now, he
And plus, I understand they beat you up to yesterday too, right in front of the police station door. The same poor people them when went for this children too, they was telling me when I come that you catch fits or something and the ambulance come and beat you and suddenly so they cry inside back and the ambulance gone away.
And where are the other folks that have been accused of this robbery thing?
They have Cove and John Juvenile lock up.
So they had Cove and John
Yes.
Juvenile, and he is among the adults?
The first night they cry Cove and John and they bring you back alone and get the rest. Because they mean now, for me knowledge and me for torture you.
So why would you believe that they want to torture him
Why did I
and,
believe?
and not the others?
Because I don't see the behavior or the way how the sergeant spoke and the same corporal he watched me some walk out the day without telling me anything. Because one of the constables said the guy father is here. And he up it and go away.
And who is this policeman that did that?
The same corporal that was Tachi, the same name that he called.
Alright folks, so you're tuned to Camps TV and you're hearing it from the father of a 17-year-old boy who was arrested by the Vigilance Police on Thursday last with an allegation of robbery on arms, and report received by the father today says that his son was tortured by the police. There is the image on my screen left, that may be your screen right. And so the young man is badly burnt on his left side. And I'm learning from the father that this burn resulted from an altercation in the lockups, where a particular police went into the lockups to beat and torture the young man, and apparently decided to defend himself as well, like to say. So scuffle ensued, and the policeman cornered him and lit him a fire. And then instructed him to write a statement, you said?
Video he after coffee to the jar.
Did a video statement to say that he lit himself a fire. This sounds like the way the Brigdam police station was burnt, with a sponge, a piece of wire, and a lighter. S.E. Peters, the father of the child, is insisting that he wants justice. I don't know, well, he says that if by tomorrow he doesn't hear anything properly, he's going to be protesting. It is a sickening thing when Guyanese, of any ethnicity whatsoever, citizens of this country, have to take the streets in protest when ills are done to themselves and other citizens in this country. The bonds are clear. Jano, you know, because in other societies, I believe people would have already been arrested for this atrocity. And so I will continue to follow this matter up with you, Essie. As information becomes available, you will let us know what's happening. I'll also try to reach out. I don't know exactly to who, and find out what is the current situation with this young man. And what is the next step? He said if you don't hear anything by tomorrow, how do you intend to hear anything? Have you gone to the commander at C Division? For
No,
example,
well,
Mr.
I
Parshram?
said tomorrow I'm going to visit Mr. Parshram. And I'm going to visit Cove John tomorrow. And know what really take place with my son because as an ex-full corporal from the Guiding Defense Force, I know good about military and they can't bring me around and fool me. And I'm dealing with a lot of police, I know a lot of police people too, ex-police. So they can't swing me around and bring me around concerning where this thing is. I attack no police, all I say if this young man do something, place him in front of the court and let the court find him guilty. You can't beat this young man 17 years of age or something that he say you know about. Let the court find him guilty.
Very well. All right, so persons are saying that they missed most of the story because the video was playing over and over. The video was on repeat, and they didn't hear a lot of the story. Well, let me, in all fairness to the father, repeat the story for you. His son was arrested on Thursday by the members of the Guyana Police Force in connection with some armed robbery, which they accused him and two Indo-Guyanese youths of. When he went to the station and the father inquired, they said it's a number of robberies. It's not no one robbery, it's a number of robberies. And while he informed them that his son is a juvenile, they insisted that he get the birth certificate. Meanwhile, they were locking him up among adults. He presented the birth certificate yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday, and his son was still kept among the adult inmates, prisoners, detainees, what you want to call them. And he received a message this morning, a call from a nurse who said that his son was at the hospital, burnt. He received his burns from the guy while in lockup at the Vigilance Police Station. Right? You would have heard this, the child speaking on the video, perhaps about what took place. But the child's recollection to his father is that there was a scuffle with himself and a policeman, and the policeman lit him a fire. And then forced him to record a video to say he lit himself a fire. Right? Essie, anything you want to say before we close this segment?
I want to say thank you for coming here on the program. But I just want justice to be done. Like I say again, the corporal must get stripped, demoted, and the sergeant must get demoted and transferred to some other area. There's a lot of complaint about the same CID corporal and the police sergeant in there. They need to move.
Who is the CID corporal?
I call his name someone Europe or something.
I want to know
He's
why.
a tall guy.
Okay, why strip and demote? Why not dismissed? We can't have rogues in the Ghana police force. We can't continue this nonsense.
That is it, because we get children. I just look after children. I just run a lot of youth camp. And I preparing to start my youth camp sometime this month. And I just talk to the youngs of them. Why you come and born me son and these stripes?
All right, thank you for tuning in. I don't know, you said Sergeant Tyndall is a person?
Sergeant Tyndall in charge of vigilance.
All right.
The corporal is from Europe. He called the corporal name who board him.
Okay, folks, stay on the live. I have to go get my phone. I think I have Sergeant Tyndall's number. So I'll see if he will answer. Stay on the live. You're tuned to Camps TV, and we're bringing you this breaking news. A father accuses the police of lighting his son on fire. His 70-year-old son on fire during investigations about an armed robbery.
So I could go?
Yeah, you're good if you want. I'll follow up and see you, unless you want to do something.
No, I'll go with all of it. Hello. Yeah. Who, me? Anna there. This is who? Andrew Weeks? Anna there, right forward, street in there.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. Let me finish and then we'll talk. Yeah. All right. Okay, folks, thank you for staying tuned. I'm going to try to make this call while we're live, so you perhaps can hear the responses. I am sure I have this number. Oh, I think I got it. Let me check. Yes, and our phone is ringing now. Let me hear if I get an answer.
Your call is being forwarded to a voicemail service. You have reached.
Please don't really answer phone, so you barely answer, just start your number. Don't use time.
Most police, most police folks don't answer the phone, especially if it's not a number that is in their friends list. But there's nothing wrong with trying. That is what I can tell you.
Your call is being forwarded to a voicemail service.
Okay, folks. All right. You got a number for vigilance, please? Let me see if I can get the vigilance police station. The police on leave today. I'm seeing a 225 number. This is full nonsense. Can't be 225. Could never be 225. I'm getting a 225 number for vigilance, and I certainly am not getting the right number, but thank you very much, sir. I got a number. I got a number by go ahead and call a man. We're getting no answer.
Your call is being forwarded to a voicemail service.
You know,
You have reached.
I'm the determined type. Once you will stay with me, I will try until I get a number for vigilance. Trust me. Y'all stay with me for a few more minutes. Let me see if I can get a number for vigilance. I got a number for BV. Good afternoon. Can I get the number for Vigilance Police Station, please? Thank you. You see, I don't have too much mix up with police. I don't know police numbers.
Sergeant Boston from Latin. Please take anything from you. Vigilance Station, good afternoon, Constable Garcia.
Constable
Carol.
Carol? Constable, I'm trying to get Sergeant Kendall. Is he Kendall or Tyndall?
Mr. Tinder.
Yes, is he there?
You have to call his contact number, 6895333.
He's not answering that number, sir.
So probably he's busy, sir, at the moment.
6895333. Thank you.
Sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Sergeant. How are you doing?
Very quiet, man.
All right, this is Mr. Amsterdam from CAMS TV.
Who?
Mr. Amsterdam from CAMS TV.
Can't see this?
Yeah, CAMS Television.
Oh,
TV.
okay.
Don't hang up. I got him with me in studio live here, Father S.E. Peters. He is alleging that his 17-year-old son was burnt up in the Vigilance Police lockup this morning. Is that so?
I cannot give the information. If you want, you could contact my office who's in position to relay on that matter.
Your officer is at Covajan, you said?
Yes, please.
And his name is?
DSP Ali.
ASP Ali?
DSP.
DSP Ali?
Yeah.
Do you have a contact number for him, sir?
1 second.
Thank you.
Uh, 697
697
7847.
7847. Thank you, sir. Have a good afternoon.
Good chief, yeah.
Well, you heard it there for yourself. It would seem as though, well, not seem as though, you heard the station sergeant said that he cannot give any information about the matter. He didn't say, he didn't tell me, he didn't say he doesn't know. He said he cannot give any information about the matter. And so I'm going to call his officer, DSP Ali. We're making that call right now.
Service.
That one went straight to voicemail, so.
Your call is being forwarded to a voice.
All right, that went straight to voicemail. I'm going to try once more to get the most senior of them, and that would be the commander of C Division. So bear with me. We're trying to get information here. Let me see if I can get a commander. Something has to be wrong in this country when police feel they can do just about anything to citizens.
Your call is being forwarded to a voicemail service.
All right, so there's no answer from DSP Ali, and neither is there any answer from Commander of C Division, Mr. Parasram. And so, like I said, I will try to continue to follow up this matter because, of course, it's torture in police custody is a serious matter. It's a serious human rights abuse. And it's Sunday, so I don't want to bother Mr. Paul Stowe because I'm sure you will tell us.
Hello?
Good afternoon. DSP Ali?
Yes, please.
How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
Okay, this is Mr. Amsterdam. I'm calling from CAMS Television. Please don't hang up. I have a parent in my office here,
Okay.
Mr. Essie Peters. He's alleging
Okay.
that his son, a 70-year-old, was badly burnt in the Vigilance Police Station while in custody, pending some investigation of some kind of armed robbery that he accused him of. Are you aware of the matter, sir?
Okay, sir. What I can tell you thus far is that the same guy who was arrested for armed robbery was positively identified by the witnesses, right, for the said armed robbery. That's one. Two, someone that was in custody was seen seated on a bench who know him, apparently, allegedly gave him a lighter. That person is also arrested, right, and is in custody and will be charged for court tomorrow. First, give him a supply in a prison with a prohibited item, right?
So you're
That's what I
saying
can
someone
say
that
thus
was
far,
outside
sir.
of the lockups gave the prisoner the lighter?
Pardon, sir?
You're saying someone who was outside of the lockups gave the prisoner the lighter?
I am not privy to the full detail as yet, sir, but I just finished a meeting. So I'm going to make contact with the station sergeant that we got. They are all the information I have so far.
Can I
He was
ask you?
positively identified as the person who committed the offense. That's one of the persons who allegedly gave him the said lighter, right, was arrested also.
Do you have
He
any
also
names?
admitted
The names of the people?
Gave
Who,
him the lighter, sir.
do you have the person's name who gave him the lighter?
No, sir, not at this time.
Okay, can I ask you kindly for an update when you're done with your calls, or should I call you back?
No problem, sir.
Which one? Should I call you or you will call me?
You can call me back, sir,
Okay, what time frame, sir?
in the next hour or so.
Thank you, Mr. Ali. Have a good afternoon.
Same to you, sir.
I told you all it had to be a case of the magic lighter. Yes, so I'm told here that, well, you would have heard it for yourself. The DSP said that somebody was sitting on a bench. I don't know if he recalls saying that, but you heard him. Somebody was sitting on a bench, gave the detainee a lighter. And I guess he is saying that the rest is history. The detainee chose to light himself a fire. It therefore means that we might have to seek some, what we call it, psychological or mental evaluation of this young man, because he has to be crack, to say the least, to want to light himself a fire. He's suicidal, according to what we are hearing. But I'm promising that I will continue to follow this matter, and we will see where it goes from here. Thank you for tuning in. Do share the live, because more people need to see what is happening in this country. More people need to see the abuses that are being brought upon the citizens of this country. Today marks 1 month since Quindon Bacchus was murdered, and the police's first response was that he fired at them with a weapon. He shot at them. Just last week, the matter went to court, and the first thing we heard of significance in the court is that the weapon which it is alleged Quindon Bacchus had is non-functioning. It doesn't work, and so there is no possibility that he could have fired a weapon. Right? We know the issue of that. There are 3 persons only charged, and there were 7 persons involved, based on my calculation. There's more details. There are more details coming out on that matter, which we will discuss perhaps tomorrow. But for now, the issue at hand is the torture, the burning of a 17-year-old in police custody, positively identified for armed robbery or not. No prisoner should be tortured. No detainee should be tortured at the hands of the police. Maybe tomorrow I'll ask Mr. Slow if he has the time in the morning tomorrow for us to have a chat on these abuses. Also tomorrow I'm trying to get the parents and relatives of Quindon Bacchus onto tomorrow's morning program so that we can talk about 1 month after the impact of Quindon's murder. Thank you for tuning in. Remember at 4 o'clock there is going to be a candlelight vigil at Haslington in front of the building where Quindon Bacchus drew his last breath. And so CAMS TV is going to most likely go live so that you can see the happenings there. And those of you who have the time, I'm encouraging you to come down to the candlelight vigil. And I also understand that after the candlelight vigil, there is a fundraiser on the Haslington tarmac because the toddler son of Quindon Bacchus is set to return to wherever he came from. I think it was Barbados or the United States of America tomorrow. And so residents and friends of the family and so on, they're doing this fundraiser so that they can put together a financial package to contribute towards his upkeep. Right, so if you can, please go out there and support the event, support the candlelight vigil first and foremost, and support the fundraiser. Join me tomorrow morning, usual place, usual time for Buxton Morning Time, where we will talk more about these matters. Have a good day, and thank you for tuning in. Do enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon if you can. These are haunting images. These are Commander Parshram, good afternoon. How are you, sir?
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir, Mr. Amsterdam, Kiraki, Amsterdam.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
I am calling you currently as Kiraki Amsterdam from CAMS TV. I have in studio with me a parent who is alleging that his child was set afire in the Vigilance Police Station this morning, or sometime over the weekend. Yes.
You will have to get Assistant Commissioner Simon on that.
Assistant Commissioner?
620-6632.
Let me get a number, sorry.
620
620
6632.
32. And what's the name of the officer?
Assistant Commissioner Simon. I'm no longer there.
Okay, Assistant Commissioner Simon. Thank you.
Okay, then.
The afternoon is getting nice. The afternoon is getting nice. Stay with me. Don't go. I was sending you away, but I got more information. Michelle Jones, you don't play, girl. That is why you're right up there, number 1 lady. She doesn't play at all. Hi, Michelle. Thank you very much. You're such an efficient assistant. Let's go make those calls. Good afternoon to you, sir. Assistant Commissioner Simon? Okay, thank you for taking this call. This is Mr. Amsterdam. I'm calling from CAMS TV. I have a parent in my studio here He's alleging that his 17-year-old son was in custody at Vigilance, or still in custody of the police. He was locked up with Vigilance and he was set afire, and is currently at the Georgetown Magistrates Court, Georgetown Hospital. Are you aware of this matter, sir?
No, Mr. Amsterdam. But engage in something right now. Should I put 20 minutes notice finish here? Can I call you back then?
Certainly, sir.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Mr. Amsterdam,
Hello.
you could text the information to me, the guy's name and everything, and just I want to deal with it. I'll call you up.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, bye.
All right, folks. So Assistant Commissioner Simon is asking that I send him the information by text, and he's going to respond because he's currently engaged in an issue of some sort. So I'll do that. I don't intend to keep you here because I don't intend to stay here myself.
I don't because he needs since this morning, I did nothing. And I don't ask long and I'm gonna see if I catch Kaicho in Houston.
Okay, Peters, I wish you the best. The advice is that you should consult and get the services of a lawyer so that they can look into the well-being of your child and the family and everything. Okay, good. Thank you for coming. Viewers, I know you're all anxious to know what Assistant Commissioner Simon will say, but I can't keep you here forever, so we'll talk tomorrow morning more about this. And like I say, share the live. Just share it. Even if it's ended, copy the link and share it. Share it, share it, share it. This needs to go, as they say, viral. Let's make this viral. Because situations like this, you know, a lot of people don't believe that Guyanese suffer such abuses at the hands of state agencies because the state's apparatus, propaganda apparatus, if I can call it that, paints a wonderful picture of what Guyana is. And so the duty is ours as citizens to really put the alternative story out there. Because if we don't, then the rest of the world would believe that Guyana is a beautiful place with a wonderful, caring, loving government and public officers who do what they are supposed to do, following the laws of this country. Let us get the word out there that it's not so. Have a good afternoon. Goodbye. And we will continue to ask the question, how many more? How many more? We're going back to that time. And as I talk about going back to that time, you know, yes, I'm sending you off, but I'm keeping you here. Do you remember when, in the time of the Target Special Squad, a juvenile in Perica, his gonads, his balls, his testicles were lit afire, and it was in a robbery investigation, I think also. I remember Kemal Ramjatan, if I'm not too old and forgetful, was a lawyer for that young man and his family. I don't know if ever justice was served in that matter. I don't know if ever. Right? But let us not lose sight. Let us not lose sight and let us not lose hope. We can change the status quo, and we have a responsibility to change the status quo. Don't say it's not you. Tomorrow it could be you. Okay? Goodbye.
Hey, my plea, oh, yeah. A song from my life. Rose up early this morning to the sounds of crying. Another mother shedding her tears. Oh, yeah. Why all the pain and suffering? Why all the senseless killing? Could it be that nobody cares? Oh, no. So many sons lost in the slaughter. blood running in the streets like water. A gun in hand knows no friend. No, warmongers selling death in my land, getting rich off the souls of we children. Can you tell me when will it end? How many more must carry this load? Oh, how many more? How many more? How many more? Before we trot down Zion Road. How many more? Sing wayo, 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 wayo. Heavenly Father, won't you hear my plea? Send a happy hand for the country. In man, there's no solution. No. I'm begging for the children's future. Oh, Jah, drugs got them by the collar. How can we stop this mind pollution? Why must we carry this load? Too many starving and too many hungry. Too many homeless souls in the city. It seems like there's too many big shots and too much connections. Too many loopholes in Babylon system. But yeah, how can your children go? How many more? How many more must carry this load? How many more? Before we trot Zion Road. Sing with me. How many more? Must carry this load. How many more? Before we trot Zion Road. How many more? 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 My children. How many more? How many more? Won't you hear my plea? I'm down on bended knees. Oh, Jah. How many more? How many more? My children. How many more? How many more?
The sun rises slowly over the hills. Everywhere is gold and sunlight, but still, most nights with sad tales are crowded. There are days where dark clouds are shrouded. They don't